You want to get the most out of your training, but when it comes to building your Hyrox plan, you're lost. You've watched tons of videos on this topic, and in the end, all you got were vague tips. They're either promoting a crazy heavy schedule you never have time for, or you don't know what to put into your training week. I studied all those videos too, and the truth is, it's not that complicated. So in this video, I'll break down the full process for building a training plan into 4 simple steps. A plan that works for your body type and not against it. Let's dive in. Step 1. Phases. Think of your Hyrox training plan like building a house. The construction of a house follows phases. You don't just keep pushing harder every week. That's the shortcut to burnout. Instead, training moves in waves. A phase to build your base, a phase to build strength and power, a phase to add intensity and specificity, and finally, a phase to ease off so you arrive fresh for race day. Now let's make this practical. If you had 12 weeks to prepare for your race, here's how it could look like. The first 4 weeks, plenty of easy endurance, some light strength workouts. The goal is to build your engine and get used to the volume. Week 5 to 8, the sessions get harder, intensity goes up. Heavy strength workouts mixed with Hyrox specific movements. Week 9 to 10, here we adapt to the race demands. Goal is to feel close to the competition. Weeks 11 to 12, the training stays sharp but the volume drops, leaving you fresh and ready for race day. The next detail is on you. Fitness theory says every 4 weeks you should take it lighter, deload. But honestly, if you're still feeling fresh, keep pushing. If you're cooked like overdone pasta, for that week, drop the volume and focus on technique work. Therefore, no matter if you're training for Hyrox, marathon or even a triathlon, the principle stays the same. Build, sharpen, peak, race. Step 2. Framework. Alright, before we come to setting up a training week, we first need to know the components that go into it. If you only stack random pieces, the house collapses. But if you place the right parts in the right order, it becomes solid. The foundation is strength and endurance. Without it, nothing stands. The walls are built from 2 sides. One side is threshold, training at a pace that feels hard, but you can still just about hold it. That's what teaches you to keep race pace longer. The other side, intervals. Short and painful efforts that push your ceiling higher. And the roof is the Hyrox specific work. That's where everything comes together. The runs, the stations, the transitions, all connected in the way you'll face them on race day. Therefore, your house only stands strong if every part is in place. Too complicated already? Just wait. I promise it will all make sense in a second when we put everything together. Step 3. Loading. Alright, the house is built, but right now it's still empty. Time to move in and fill the rooms with life. So in our case, a room stands for a training day in our week. You'll get it, right? Yes. There's also a Netflix room. Recovery counts too. But hey, rest day is not a chip day. Recovery works best with good nutrition. When you line up the training sessions, there's one rule. No back-to-back hard days. Always put an easy or recovery day in between. Here's how a 5-day week could look. Monday and Thursday are our strength days. Tuesday, you go Hyrox specific, practice stations and transitions. Friday is for threshold work at race pace. And on the weekend, when most of us have more time, you put in your long endurance session. Intervals. You can stack them right after a strength workout. That could be running intervals or even a wall ball finisher for aerobic capacity. Wednesday and Saturday are our rest days. If you only have 4 days to train, cut the 2 strength workouts down to 1 full body session. If you've got more time, simply swap your rest day for an easy endurance session. But the structure is clear. Endurance is the base. Everything else stacks on top. Enough theory. Here's how the week could look once it's filled with workouts. And if you're ever looking for inspiration, there are plenty of Instagram pages that share Hyrox workouts. Have a go-to workout you love? Drop it in the comments. Let us feel the same pain. Remember the different phases we talked about? Take the threshold session for example. Over the weeks, you can increase the distance to build both volume and intensity. Next phase, you're going for 800 meter, then 1000, and so on. Yes?
Hey, hybrid dude, great talk, but how do I make this plan work for me?
Normally questions come at the very end, but hey, good one. Let's talk form. Here's the simple answer. Think of it like a slider. On the left side you have strength. On the right side you have endurance. Where you place the slider depends on your body type. If you're already strong, then slide the focus more toward endurance. Because let's be real, the running will kill you. This means replace the strength session with an additional endurance session. But if you're fast and light, but weak, then push the slider towards strength. Otherwise, the stations will eat you alive. Same thing, but different. The closer you get to race day, the more that slider should move toward the center. The principles are the same for everyone, but the balance of the slider is unique to you. Alright guys, there you have it. These are the 4 steps I used to put a Hyrox training plan together. You see, it's a system, a house that stands strong on race day. To recap, the phases are your construction schedule. They make sure you peak at the right time. The building blocks are the foundation, the walls and the roof. They give your plan balance and stability. The weekly plan is how you set up the rooms inside. This is where theory turns into daily training. And with the body type slider, you adjust the house to your ground, because every athlete needs a slightly different balance. Now you know how to build your program. The plan is here, but the discipline, that's the part only you can handle. So make me proud and show yourself what you're really capable of. Tell me, what's the one piece of your Hyrox house that still feels shaky? We can talk about this in a follow-up video. So, see you in the next one. Hybrid Dude out.